so engine is out. I'll try to get something to mount it on so we can put it right here on the bench with no problems. There's the made by Yamaha, and I'm pretty sure that this is our model number right here. If you can see that, J31004277 or 74. Yep, 74. All right, so I'm gonna start taking off the little stuff on this before I put it on a sled for the workbench. So just this by itself, just took this off. I don't know if you can see that in there, some rust. That's not always a good thing. That's coming right off the carburetor, so. All right, starting to take this housing off. 10mm bolts on this as well. Here in a little bit. And let's see, there's a fair amount of crap built up in this thing. Pop the governor off. This is the governor right here. Open and closes, and the exhaust. Might be a modification. Custom. So, I'll try to do the shroud on this side. See what we can take out. It's probably 10mm all the way around again. Some bolts on the coil, or screws up on the coil here. Let's see what we can do. Would you just look at it? So we're going to clean these shrouds up. So now we have flywheel. See if we can get this apart from the flywheel. So that's another thing we need to clean. But so from what I can tell, this is the oil pump. So I'll put that here. Oil pump pumps up into the carburetor off this line. This is for the fuel pump. Try to get some better lighting on this. Let's turn it on first.
We don't let nothing get in the way of power, including drivability.
Yeah. And what's getting in the way of the power?
This flapper right here in the exhaust port. That's got to go. That's got to go.
All right. I'll take that off and we'll see if we can pop that pin out of there. So we're just taking the bolts off the flywheel, trying to get this off of here. And that doesn't look like it's in too bad a shape. Just needs to be cleaned, of course. Oh, this bell housing is nasty. Check out this. I don't even know if you can really see it. I'll try to get some better lighting over here so you can see it. Might work a little bit better. Look how dirty. It's a lot of oil. It's been leaking out of this for years. It's caked. So but now back onto the other side. I think we got this as clean as we're gonna get it in the parts washer. Been sitting in here for a couple days, all the grime. This was fully caked with oil and dirt and nastiness. So we're using a parts washer from Safety Clean. Works pretty good. Gets all the gunk out of there. So onto the bench. So this is the flywheel with magnets and everything. There's still some gunk underneath the magnets that I have to get out underneath the generator part of it. But other than that, it's fairly clean. And some of our parts that were sitting under the parts washer still just need some soap and water. Alright, using an assortment of pipe cleaners and brushes, try to get inside these fins on top of this thing, clean it out, get some of that gunk out of there, screwdrivers and whatnot. I'll take the head off, take the jug off anyway, and see how it looks down in there, see if we have to order a new jug or not. And I'm gonna break this thing down completely, parts wash the entire thing. Whether that's time lapse or just regular video, you guys will be able to see it. And then we'll see if we'll have to order some new parts for this thing and get it going. Alright, I'm using this wire brush on it. It's scoring it up a little bit, but it's breaking this stuff up that's built up on here for years. I don't know if we can see down in here. It's quite grody. I'm gonna try to clean in that. I don't even know why I'll try to clean. I need to get that jug off there before trying to clean it, but see if I can't clean it up a little bit, break up some of that stuff, so when I do get it apart, I can get it into the parts washer. Big enough. You can see how black that's turning from that, but it's getting it down to metal all right though. I'm gonna tear this thing apart. Yeah, I'm gonna tear this thing apart. Alright, so I'm gonna take off this oil pump first. These are each 10 millimeter. Got a Phillips, which I don't think I need to take off. There's a Phillips on the end here, which I don't know if I have to take off. And I think this is a I think this is an 11 or 12 millimeter. So somebody's been in here before and put a seal on this thing, because I don't think that that's factory. It looks like silicone. So that tells me that the oil pump's probably been replaced at least once on it. Who knows? But we're just going to take this little part off the oil pump so we can clean it off a little bit better. But if you want to see, that definitely looks like some silicone that was put on there to stop an oil leak maybe. But yeah, let's get this thing cleaned up. Alright, so we have 4 bolts. Probably, let's see here, they might be, nope, maybe, yep, they feel like a 12 millimeter. Let's get this head off and see how it looks inside. So get the bolts on the head. Oh, look at that. Doesn't look too bad. It's a little bit dirty, but a view here. That gasket came off really easy. A little bit of dirt and corrosion in there. It's probably just from tearing it apart. The top of the cylinder head, piston head, looks pretty beat up, but we'll tap into this jug and see how it's doing. Kitty.
Yeah, it's the right side, that's it. Right side is where you go. Right side is fast side. That's what I'm saying. It's the frame, it's the other up. So that cut up underneath, it's the middle, or...
Everything around me.
Doing that. It doesn't look that bad a shape. Piston's got quite a bit of wear to it. Again, you can probably see it against the white a lot better. Straight worn out.
Look how narrow that surface is there.
Yeah.
Compared to this one. And the ring would have started out all the same.
Yeah.
Same size.
Alright.
Now,
This.
Now,
Labeling all these screws that are coming out. They're labeled inside the housing. So I'm just going to label them as they come out so I know where they go. Using that Scott code label maker again.
Oh, so much stuff.
Yeah.
You got probably plus 4 inches there. Who's the man?
You what?
So that's the bearing. That's the rubber off the seal. Now, these are trying to get off too. These you want to weld.
Yeah.
Weld them, they should fall off.
Weld the bearings together.
You're trying to get the heat to it.
Yeah.
This weld will make a lot of heat. So you're going to take a thicker TIG and just weld around it. The bearings fall off. We've got a press here. Now this center one might have to have it done. We want to replace the bearing on the these are 50s, I got to put back together again. We about got it down to the guts. We got to get.
Oh shit, man.
Bearing's fucked up.
Yep.